In Iran, some girls' schools had a ceremony where they burned Barbie dolls. Why did they do it? Well, they had to fight against evil America, obviously, so you burn kids' toys. Iran Wire reports on this. On January 20th, 2012, the National Police Force warned toy shops that it was an offense to sell Barbies and that those businesses caught selling them would be punished or would be forced to close and the proprietors punished. So you look at that, you're probably like, well, come on, that didn't happen. They just went too far. They're just scaring them or whatever. No, 20 stores have been shut down as a result of this. Selling Barbies is an offense. So Iran tried to come up with competition to Barbie. And I believe one was called Sarah and Dara or something like that. It's supposed to be like Ken and Barbie. And the idea was, let's make them look more like they're of Persian descent and make them look more modest, wear the headdress and all this stuff. But it turns out they didn't sell. Then they tried another version, like, okay, well, that one didn't work, but let's try this one, which kind of looks like a Barbie, except just with a headdress. That still didn't sell. So what do you do when that happens? Go nuclear. Ban Barbies, do ceremonial burning of Barbies, and do it in garbage cans that have "Death to America" written on it. That's literal, by the way. That's what they did. So we have a short video here of the event. Let's take a look.
باربی در واقع یک مبلغ هست برای فرهنگ غرب که یک مراسمی اونها رو منهدم میکنن.
Yeah, that's one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. Here's what this means. They are massively insecure, the theocratic Iranian government, and they can't win. They can't win the culture wars, so they have to turn to tactics like this. Now, this is also, let's face it, a clear case of just flat-out anti-Western bigotry. If you're burning Barbie dolls, and you're doing it in tins that say, "Death to America," you're the bigot. You're the bigot. You're the ones that, no, by definition, anything American is bad. So Americans are bad, America is bad, their toys are bad. They're so bad that we must burn them and say, "Death to America." So you're the bigots. You're the bigots. Now, I don't want to talk about the individual girls who did this. They're young. They're probably forced into doing it, and they're probably forced by the religious authorities and the government. But those are the people who are the bigots. And there's a reason why you turn to this. You turn to this because you know that if you don't do something like this, you fear, okay, it's going to happen. You're going to have American culture, American entertainment, American music, American movies, American toys, American everything is going to infiltrate its way in here. Without the U.S. dropping a single bomb or doing a single militaristic action, the culture permeates in there. People like it. And then what happens? They turn away from your bullshit fundamentalist religion. And you can't have that. You have to have nice little brainwashed puppets to do your bidding for you. So, God forbid, people say, look, sometimes, man, a Barbie's just a Barbie. There's an old saying, was it Freud who said it? A cigar is just a cigar. Sometimes a Barbie's just a Barbie. Funny enough, there are some third-wave feminists who did kind of like a Barbie burning as well. They shut down a Barbie playhouse for girls because they said, you're pushing gender stereotypes or whatever. So they have something in common here. But sometimes a little girl just wants to have fun, and she wants to play with a Barbie doll. Now, I'm not saying you force different toys, gender-specific toys, down the different kids' throats. You don't have to make the boy play with a male-ish toy and a female play with a feminine toy. Give them the choice. Give them the choice, and whatever the fuck they want to play with, let them play with it. That's what we call freedom. That's what we call being a good person. That's what we call raising your kids to be happy and caring about their growth as a human being. But what do? Barbies are popular. Like, we can't have it. You can't let the Americans have anything positive in any way, shape, or form. They're bad by definition. So burn them, say death to America, and then we'll still say they're the bad guy, even though we're the ones who are burning toys and saying death to America. So go ahead, keep going down this path because you're only going to breed more and more people who are going to look at what you're doing and say, that seems like an overreaction to me. Maybe there is something to these American toys and American culture. If they're so against it, this reminds me of the anti-gay Republicans who are so anti-gay that they end up blowing a dude in a bathroom at an airport. I'm not gay. Give me cocks. What the fuck do you think this is? This is, we're so against America. We're so against it. Burn the dolls. Death to America. Bad. Secretly, all those people are going home at night. They're like, okay, quick, turn on that episode of True Blood that I missed. Or whatever the fuck it is. So go ahead. You have to resort to these tactics because you're going to lose. Because when it comes to social issues and liberal ideas and freedom on those issues, well, we have you beat. So fight your losing battle, and I'll be over here laughing because you're burning Barbies.